Hey everyone, happy Monday, January the 22nd. So I was super excited to do a Facebook Live today with my good friend, Dr. Nancy Cappiello Larson, who just started private coaching and doing the boot camp a few months ago. But we've known each other for a really long time. And one of the things that we were going to talk about is, hey, Darren, thanks for joining. We were going to talk about how we can have bad experiences having tried to hire a CA in the past or an associate and it didn't go so well. And so we kind of like lie to ourselves. Hey, Dominique, and hey, Jen and Jordan. Scheidler Mosley. I probably crucified your name. I'm so sorry. Schedeller. Maybe that's it. At any rate, and so that can make us not want to hire somebody again. Well, guess what? The only way that you can change that experience of it being a CA or a bad associate is if you jump back in with better tools this time, with more knowledge, with a new strategy in order to hire somebody phenomenal. Like what I do, I could not do if it wasn't for my incredible assistant, Myra. There is no way, and those of you who know all that goes on behind the scenes, I have to credit her and thank the Lord that he brought us together because she makes my life so much easier. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't serve all of you to the capacity that I do if it wasn't for her help. And so I encourage you. Hey, Sarah, we're going to be together in just a couple minutes. I couldn't do it. And I encourage all of you, just learn better. Learn, like my coaching club members and boot campers, they have training for me on how to hire and train awesome CAs and associates. You know, I encourage you to make sure there are plenty of hoops on the front end before you hire somebody. Like my rule is they have to have a cover letter, a resume, not just a generic resume that they make on Indeed, like one where they actually had to Google resume templates and be a little creative and show that they actually care more than spending 5 minutes in order to land themselves a position of a lifetime. As well, they have to do a video testimonial. Why all of those things? Well, several reasons. One, I want to see who I'm hiring. Number two, I want to see that they can use technology. Even if they don't know how to use it, I want to know that they could Google, like, how do I make a video and send it? Because all of those things, regardless of where you are in business, are really important for you to go to that next level, which then means that they need to be able to go to that next level. So just because you've perhaps had a bad experience in the past hiring, don't let that stall your growth. You can only change that bad experience by stepping out. And that's something that Dr. Nancy and I were going to talk about, because she's had some really doozies. And we finally put in new strategies and new structure for hiring and training. And I'll tell you, one of the keys that we were just talking about that's been really successful for her has been the daily success sheet. If you're not in my coaching community or in the boot camp, yeah, you're missing out. This daily success sheet is the bomb. And she said something really interesting. She said, my new CA thinks that she's doing what she wants to do, and she kind of is, except that she has to get 50 points on her daily success sheet every single day. And guess what her daily success sheet is made of? All of the things Dr. Nancy wants her to do. So here, I know you can do these things that I want you to do. And with what Dr. Nancy and I have set up is that every single week there's a different category on the daily success sheet that they each have to get 25 points in per day, whether that's 1 week it's referral, another week it's testimonial, another week it's daily education, another week it's marketing, another week is all of this. So we're specifically focusing on and then can measure our metrics on when we got a bunch of points in this category, what changed in our business. All right, when we got 25 points per day in testimonials, these are the testimonials that we did, and this is how that changed our metrics, whether it's new practice members, money collected, retention, attendance at your Strategies for Healthy Living workshop, whatever it happens to be, it's really important. So Dina, welcome. Ron, hey, Dr. Greg and Dr. Amber, Dr. Jerry, Steve, hey, Amy, and Dr. Sarah Zwink and Sarah Radaba, and of course, my cousin Jennifer. If you or someone you know suffers from Lyme disease, my cousin Jennifer is making major tidal waves in that community, and I encourage you. So Jen, maybe you can put a link to your book. She wrote a book called Overcoming Lyme Disease and has really studied it for herself as well on how we can change legislation, laws, and understanding and awareness about Lyme disease so more people can get help. So then I wanted to give you one other tip. I'm jumping on an airplane here to go to CalJam pretty soon, and I wanted to give you one of my ninja tricks. So here's what I do. For those of you who've watched me very long, you know I'm like an Audible junkie, and I always believe in just putting all kinds of intense stuff in my mind so that I elevate myself, so that I never accept this, that I'm always working on growing. And I have found that by putting great authors' content into my mind, it changes my mindset, therefore it changes my production and my results. Hey, William Walla, it's so good to see you. William is our old neighbor, and it was so funny. He had these 5 chihuahuas, and they'd come out of the house like going crazy, and they have a hill in the front of their house, and we used to call it Thrill Hill. I don't know if you knew that, Willie, but there you go. All right, so here's what I do. So while I'm listening to an audio, I do a screenshot real quickly. So first you have to make sure you're at the place where it says where you are in the book. I do a screenshot real quickly about the things I want to go back to, right? So now when I'm on the airplane, I put in my headphones and I go to that spot and I take notes. So I have, this is just my book of notes from Jen Sincero's You're a Bad A at Making Money. And then that way I can use that content on coaching sessions, or I can use that content what I'm writing to stimulate my mind about the things that I want to communicate to my community. Because maybe individuals that I coach with don't have that habit of listening to books like I do, or, you know, like some of the big names in money or some of the big names in entrepreneurialism. So I can share it with them. So if you use that trick, will you come back and tell me? I got to jump. I have a coaching session with Dr. Sarah, and it was great to see all of you today. Just so you know, I've got some really cool Facebook Lives coming up. Dr. Jessie, she's new to my private coaching community as well as the boot camp, and she is a veteran of our military. So I hope you all come, and at the very least, if you do, please put a comment in the comment section and just thank her for serving our country. She is incredible, and I'm really excited for all of you to meet her. As well, I'll be doing a Facebook Live tomorrow with Dr. Matthew Norton of the Chiropractic Experts Network. He's amazing. And I am doing a Facebook Live with, let's see, who else this week? Yours truly. I'll be doing a few more. And then I'll be coming to you live from CalJam as well. So if there's anyone in particular you'd like me to interview at CalJam that you've been waiting to see, or if you're there, catch me and we'll go live together. That'd be super fun. Hey, Roberto, I'll be seeing you there. Tina Bennett, nice to see you. And Tina said, yes. You'll have to give me more details on what that yes was. And Dina Riggins opened her new office today. Good job, girl. I am so proud of you. Dr. Heather is joining us as well. So great work, everyone. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Rock harder than any other Monday you've ever had. See ya.